This one needs to kick left. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left. And this putt coming up for his par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Oh, man.
The leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. And now this to move into a tie for 6th. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Is hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. An opportunity to make a par here.
It's a short putt, but it will move to the left.
And well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And after that, sitting at 6 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here.
Fuck, man.
Good spot to be.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
It'll work out just fine. Perfect.
Yeah, that one will play. This putt for inside the top 5 on the
See.
leaderboard. And he's down there.
Yep.
You got to read.
And I still use putt preview. I know.
This is a right to
But
lefter.
His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. And as this round winds
What
down,
up?
he finishes in 3rd place.
Absolutely, Luke. Lots of
Hell
fun this
yeah.
first round. Let's hope the next 3 are just
Yeah, in a
like
minute.
this.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
ever since I got that AI smoke.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam as always, and delightful to have you with us. As we begin our coverage of today's event, we have our featured player in 4th spot. Looking forward to seeing how today unfolds. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad play, that one. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
That's a good looking putt, that. Has it got enough pace? Putting for par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. He finds himself in a share of 4th place at the moment.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 7. Okay, that'll end up pin high.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
So close. And that should secure the par on this one. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop just inches away. This putt from around 18 feet.
You know, some bogeys are good bogeys.
And there it is.
I tell you, you can't trust a putter. It's betrayed him all day long and finally gives him some kindness.
And now -7 for the event. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Not bad.
Okay, beer break.
His second shot here. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
I really meant like pizza break, but that's a good shit. That'll give me something to watch for a second.
At it. I think this could be it. Could be.
And now this to move into a tie for fifth.
I really meant like pizza break, but that's a good shit. That'll give me something to watch for a second.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And now moving him into the top 5. And that will take him to 8 under. To par 4, the fifth hole.
This fairway cambers
That's
from
top
left to
5 right
which
there,
helps
baby.
A fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Handy effort, that one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just 3 strokes back.
Too much on that.
Anywhere up on that dance floor.
Too much.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
That's what we need.
Xander Schauffele is leading as we move on to the next hole. The 6th hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Might be a little too far right.
Towards the fairway.
Oh, that's a good one.
Standing over his second shot. 4 shots behind our leader.
Too far right.
This is
Come on.
bold. Going for it in 2.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
But I
And
mean,
he's down there. You got to read.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
It's on a good line. Yeah, you
That
like
brings
to
me
look at
within
it right
2.
off the blade.
let's go.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever.
Stay on the fairway.
That's when the breakout
Fuck.
and the canyons come into play.
So standing over this one from the second cut.
That shit's annoying because it's like, fuck. Fuck it. I'm hitting it and it'll hit that tree.
He may not have enough club to reach the green here. Unfortunately, he'll have to hit out of the rough yet again with his next shot.
He says unfortunately. Might not have enough on this. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's enough.
And he's safely on the green with
Kind
that
of
shot.
too much, but
Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
This putt, it's to save the par.
And
That's
down
all right.
she goes.
that's a good one. It was kind of rough.
And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Just
Well, if
9
it's a
foot remaining to the hole.
HO1, yeah.
A really good look at birdie.
I knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. That's fucking gay.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Or dumb, or whatever you want to.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing.
Stay
down
in the
to front
fairway,
part of
though.
the green. That's no good.
Thank you. What? Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Right on 4 feet.
Fucking
Shouldn't
birdie,
make this
bro.
one.
Yep.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
There it is.
And after that hole, this player is in 2nd in the standings, just 1 spot shy of Xander Schauffele. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to a overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
That was absolutely murdered. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just 1 off the lead.
Stay over, man.
Here.
Fuck, dude.
And that's the line in the sand. Oh, right by the hole.
Would have
Lovely
been
opportunity
nice.
to save par here. That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
It's a nice up and down from the bunker there for the par. Good
Bro,
work.
they are.
Welcome to the par 4, 12th hole.
This is about as
Excuse
tough a
me.
hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Go in, baby. Go in.
That's a well-played
Come
chip shot
on.
there. He finds
Man.
himself currently in 4th. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
I mean, honestly, all I need is
That
a birdie.
a high-quality shot. Got a lot of that one. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. It's got a chance.
Get in
birdie
there.
putt. As we check the standings, our leader has a
That's it
two-stroke
right there,
advantage.
baby.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room
Fuck.
to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. Playing nicely now. 13 under, heading down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Well, he's got a chance to win this title. Will he stand up and deliver? This is his second shot. 3 shots off the lead. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. And it's a one-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. Time to face a par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a
Fuck yeah, dude.
birdie opportunity.
And then be able to tie this bitch with him. Let's go.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Nope.
On to the
I ain't gonna
final
win
tee,
this
and
one.
he's just 2 shots off the lead. Needs to make this count. Oh, that is bombed. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I love the look of that. Coupled back Rich and had the courage to get after it.
And what an amazing opportunity now to get it all square with this putt.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's about 34 feet out.
Ooh, watch this one break.
Come on, dude.
And this putt for a final score of 64. And as that
Second
final
place,
putt
dude.
goes
That
down,
fucking
he
putt,
cards
dude.
15 under for the event. Well, there's no doubt the chance to go back-to-back was a huge carrot. Unfortunately, just coming up a bit short, but it's certainly exciting down the stretch.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Honestly, this has like no benefit to the game whatsoever. So it's just like, I mean, for me personally, because even if you pick that, you still get that bonus. And so like, I don't know. I just feel like there's no benefit to it. like with my powerhouse, that looks good for me. Upgrade set. Do some shaping. Definitely want contact on that. Upgrade set. Contact. Swing path. Correction. Oh, I want correction. Yeah. There we go. And then upgrade set. Contact, rhythm, transition. And then let's see what we got for putting. Oh wait, there you go. Now we get it up. Personally, this guy, he's so fucking good, it doesn't matter anyways. Fucking, I done already fucking. I don't even fucking want to do the pre-tournament, none of that bullshit.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth.
It's okay. I feel bad
all the shots, all
because
the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
This is his second shot. Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range. Putting for birdie here. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the event. The second at Central Otago Ridge is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right side of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Just a little bit different look off the tee. Got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
And a par putt awaits him. And he's down there. You got to read?
A slight break to the right here.
Oh, that's a clutch par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This 5th hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
A nice round 40-footer.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. This is going right at the hole. Wow, what a putt.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. The 6th hole is yet another strong par 4, Rich.
Yes, just that lone bunker down the right-hand side can only usually be reached when the hole is playing directly downwind. So anything shy of that is good off the tee. A second shot here, we've got a multitude of rock outcroppings there on the left-hand side, protecting any wayward shots. Bailing out to the right is the play.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. How good was that putt?
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
He's currently tied for 2nd. The 7th hole at Central Otago gives the player a decision off the tee, Rich.
This is really cool. It's framed by a rock outcropping right in the heart of the fairway. I tell you what, I'm taking driver out here every single day. Downwind, I can fly it. Back into the wind, I need driver just to get to it. From there, again, a long green surrounded by humps and hollows. Such a fun hole.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt to move into a share of first place. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th hole is a strong par 3 here at Central Otago.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 9th is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Yeah, well played. And this is a putt for the lead. That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle, and moves to the top of the leaderboard. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
His second shot here. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Pretty good.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. The 11th is the longest hole at Central Otago, measuring 593 yards.
This is a whopper of a par 5. Only the longest in the game are going to get there in 2. Treat on the right-hand side. That's a great aiming point. For the layup, you're going to have to be mindful of some rocks short of the green. And then the third shot from there, better watch your spin. Anything coming up short right is going to fall well shy of the green.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, be the right club today. And it drops.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. Well, I like the look of the 12th hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Oh, that is crushed. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Big time play, that one, Beamer. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And choosing the 8-iron here. Lining up here from a long way away. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Oh, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Stop me if you've heard this before, but there seems to be a few rocky outcrops on this.
Luke, that's what I love about this golf course, is because we don't have too many hazards. We have rocks. That's what Mother Nature gave us. Again, when you look at this par 5, it just screams beauty from tee shot all the way up to the green. Just that one lone bunker on the right-hand side, which could see a fair bit of action with players' second shots, but is a very user-friendly green.
Didn't judge the speed there. Leading by 5 shots after that. Going with the pitching wedge here. Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Lovely effort that. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Unable to find the green on this one.
A bit too much club there.
He has this putt to save his par. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left. Starts off looking good.
Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player slips tonight.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Luke Elby here alongside my booth mate, Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. And Rich, here we are, Championship Sunday, and our featured player's been playing outstanding all week.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
He's setting up for his second shot. Oh my! A birdie putt awaits. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
The second is a par 5. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. Well, that's an early statement right there.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Pretty sure this is breaking pretty hard to the right.
That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here at the 5th. Quality shot, that one. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Second shot here on the 6th.
He's conjured some frozen rope here.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Second shot here on the 7th.
I tell you what, from the rough. Nice.
Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Yeah, this is a big swing of this one. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now, that's got to be frustrating. It's such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Not sure how that putt came up shy. Always nice to hold those for birdie. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Wide open right here. Couple of cool trees there on the right-hand side for aesthetics only. They do not come into play. And the second shot here to one of the really interesting and neat greens surrounded by some rock outcroppings short of it and long and right as well. This is a gorgeous hole.
Oh, so close. Currently 15 under par for the event. Looking at a par 5 here. Time for the second shot at the 11th. That's tidy. Nicely done. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Ooh, that almost went down. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like this putt is going to start out straight, then take a turn to the left.
Just a short par putt needed on this hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line from there. You want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
Yeah, nicely played. He has about 14 feet to the hole. Putting for a par now. And down it goes. Par 3, hole number 14.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
You're on a good line.
Yes, what a putt. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Setting up for his third shot.
Oh, this is a beauty. Come on.
Just a short putt remaining here. Couple of birdies on the bounce. You can see the momentum certainly with this player as we head down the final few holes.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. But now man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going left to right.
Oh, just missing the birdie there. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. That should find the fairway. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
And he's hit that inside the range. This putt for him to win the event. Oh, wow. Holds it for victory. How good is that?
If 1 is good, 2 is twice as nice, isn't it?
2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back,
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Thank you.
That's funny shit. That's a cop. Alright, we're gonna whip this shit right here. Never mind. I was thinking about it. Just like get it sideways. Damn, how far away does this dude want to go? Holy shit. Dude, I'm about to blow the engine on this bitch. Oh well. Ain't my fucking car, dude. That's why I'm whipping the shit out of it, bro. Damn, son. Look, it's about to overheat. Hold up. Get this bitch going. Yeah, let's go. Hold up a minute. I'll show you how to take care of this. There we go, bro.